It's an election year, which means there's going to be some changes on the St. Lucie County Board of County Commissioners. Find out more next on Inside St. Lucie. Welcome to Inside St. Lucie, SLC TV's monthly government affairs show. I'm your host, Eric Gill, Communications Director for St. Lucie County. On today's show, we're going to talk with outgoing St. Lucie County Commissioner Linda Bartz about her time here in office. But before we do, here's some upcoming events and announcements from the Board of County Commissioners. St. Lucie County offices, libraries, and attractions will be closed on Monday, November 11th in observance of Veterans Day. County offices will also be closed for Thanksgiving on Thursday, November 28th and Friday, November 29th. Now for the latest updates about all St. Lucie County Commission meetings, workshops, and events, be sure to visit our website at stlucieco.gov and click on our comprehensive calendar. And if you'd like to be added to our press release distribution list, send us an email at pio@stlucieco.org and we'll be happy to include you. We're also on all the major social media channels at St. Lucie Gov, so we hope you'll follow us there. We're going to take a quick break. Before we do, we're going to check in with the latest economic development stats. St. Lucie County's tourism revenue increased by 10.7% in August compared to the same time frame a year ago. Year-to-date bed tax collections are 8.8% lower than last fiscal year. Overall building activity in unincorporated St. Lucie County increased by close to 18% in August, with 1,293 permits submitted compared to July's 1,096 permits. According to the Florida Realtors Association, the median home sale price in St. Lucie County was $405,000 in August, 2.5% higher than it was a year ago, while condo values increased by 1.4%, with the median price at $139,500. St. Lucie County's unemployment increased slightly in August to 4.2% compared to last month's 3.7%. Statewide, the unemployment rate was 3.3%. The largest increase in the labor force in the Treasure Coast was in professional business services, followed by education and health services, and then construction and trades. According to CareerSource, in August, non-agricultural jobs reached more than 176,000, an increase of 6,000 jobs, or 3.5% over the last year. If you work for a local business looking for skilled or trained labor, be sure to contact the staff at CareerSource as they can assist your company with its recruitment and training needs. And if you're an individual looking for a job, they can help you as well. Visit the CareerSource online at careersourcerc.com or call 1-866-4U-2-HIRE. Welcome back to Inside St. Lucie. I'm your host, Eric Gill, Communications Director of St. Lucie County, and I'm joined by St. Lucie County Commissioner Linda Bartz. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me, Eric. Well, Good to be here.
It was your turn in the month, so that's why we had you on, but we would have had you on anyway.
I was told I had to be here, so I did.
Well, I'm glad you came on because I do want to just kind of talk about, obviously, we're still dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, which I know you were out there at the EOC at the beginning, and I know you've been out in Spanish Lakes and some of the harder hit communities. In your time, not just with St. Lucie County, but even with the city of Port St. Lucie, have you ever seen anything like this?
Nothing. Never. Yeah. Never. I actually initially was very pleased before it happened that it appeared people were taking the hurricane seriously, and windows were shuttered, doors were shuttered, and I thought, I am so glad. But there is no preparing for what happened in St. Lucie County. You can't prepare for a tornado, and it's difficult to have a safe space in your house. Having come from up north many years ago, we had basements.
Yeah.
So you had a place to go.
Yeah.
Here you don't.
You had a laundry room maybe. And that's where my family hid,
I mean, it's tragic. Tragic.
Is. And I think that was one of my frustrations. I remember Fox and Friends at the very end, and one said, well, you didn't issue evacuations. Well, we didn't need to. You're supposed to run from the water, hide from the wind. With tornadoes, you have minutes to get prepared. And we had 3 shelters open 24 hours before the first tornado hit. We had over 100 people staying in those tornadoes. And when we issue, even if we do issue mandatory evacuations, we don't force people out of their homes. It's
No, and how many more people would have been on the roads?
Yeah.
I mean, this could have even been worse than it was, and it was bad.
It was, and I think one of the things I've learned, in the 21 years I've got to meet some of the guys for the National Weather Service that do the determination on whether or not it was a tornado and the strength and all that. And that's a fascinating job, I think.
It is.
If I have to go back over, I want to do that over in my next life, because it's like forensic meteorology, right? They're looking at the timestamp on the security video. What time did that pass Rock Road? Okay, well, that's how fast it's moving. And it's amazing with those guys that they've never seen anything like that in Florida. For the number of tornadoes we had and the size and strength.
Yes. I had the opportunity to talk to them as well. And you're right, it is fascinating with the tools that they use and their resources to be able to track things and say, okay, yeah, this is where it was, and this is where it's going, and this is where it went, and this is the size of the hurricane. This was an EF2, but it bordered on an EF3 by 2 miles. So I did. It was a learning experience, but it was fascinating.
Yeah. And you were out there at Spanish Lakes. You saw the response from state officials, from FEMA, from the local community nonprofits. What's your assessment on the response and relief so far?
You know, this is what I love about our county. Having gone through Francis and Jean, and now this, and the storms that have come along the way, is our community pulls together so well. One of the first wonderful things was that I got to meet with the mayor of Sweetwater, who brought 3 tractor trailers of MREs and
fresh fruits and vegetables, right?
And produce, and water, and I mean, it was the next day, and they came up with an entourage and brought all of that, those resources directly to us. And Sweetwater's just a small town. So again, I think that for me, I don't want to be anywhere else. This is home. I've watched this. I've watched through Francis and Jean when so many of the neighbors were affected. You know, people pulling out gas grills or charcoal grills and inviting all the neighbors over because they were trying to get the stuff out of their freezers or their fridges. But it gave people a chance to connect and get together. And this has given people a chance to connect. And it's the outreach. What can I do? Where can I donate? How can I help? It's amazing. Amazing.
It is. I've said that to a couple of reporters, you know, having seen that, you know, it's heartbreaking on one hand to watch these people lose everything, but then it's so heartwarming to see the community come out and say, what can we do to help? Can we chop, you know, people helping get vegetative debris out by the side of the road, and the patience and understanding to know, you know, we got roughly 90,000 cubic yards of debris we've got to move. It's gonna happen, and we're getting better every day.
As we were driving up Kings Highway with the tractor trailers, there was an elderly woman trying to get the debris out from the front of her house. Everybody pulled over. The people that were in the vehicle with me, that we all got out of the car, and they started moving it. She couldn't get out of her driveway because the debris was so bad, she couldn't see to see the traffic. And they went, you know what? We couldn't watch it. We couldn't watch it. They also brought law enforcement up. So they blocked off the road long enough to be able to move those things out of her way. Again, that's what this community is about.
And I know we started with 11 trucks on the road, or 10 trucks on the road working 11-hour days. I think we're already up to 18 trucks. So within a week, as we get more resources, we're going to put them out there on the road and get them verified. And a lot of residents, and you know this too, people don't understand, I just pick it up, but it has to be separated, right? We got to make sure the vegetative stuff's separate from your screen porch, because the vegetative we can mulch. And I've even had residents, well, can we use that mulch? And no, because we don't know what contaminants might be in it or
Right.
pests. We can use that as cover at the landfill, which, but we do need to keep it separated so we can track. And our goal is to get 100% reimbursement from FEMA, which we know can take some time.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
A lot of documentation and sending it back. And I think that's the key to the messaging I've seen from FEMA, from residents. If you've applied and you get denied, reapply. There is a process, because sometimes, George Langer, our county administrator, was talking about how FEMA is short-staffed with resources deployed from North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, from Helene and
Absolutely.
Milton. So you've got people from IRS coming over, and we did the same thing, right? We pull librarians to help answer the BRE hotline phone questions. That's not their normal job. They're getting a crash course in it, and we're trying to make sure we utilize the resources we have, but it may not be somebody's first job.
It's not. But I haven't seen any of them complain, and most of them, actually, I haven't seen anybody who hasn't done the job without a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Because they feel that they're productive, they feel that they're helping, and in whatever manner, and it's so important. There is no job that's too small, and no need that is too small to fill. So I think that, again, that's something wonderful about the people that we have working with us. We have great people here.
Yeah, and that's, I think you've seen that over the years, even with COVID, right? We had people that were deployed. Libraries weren't open, so some of those libraries went to work for the Treasure Coast Food Bank to help sort.
Absolutely.
Or maybe they were doing sanitation duties and wiping down doorknobs in buildings. And I think people were happy to just, again, make sure they're working and being productive, but helping their community out.
Absolutely.
We recently, Flynn and I in our office were looking at, what percentage of our employees live in this county?
I don't. You're going to tell.
87% of our 900 employees live in this county. So I think it's telling and it's frustrating when you see on social media, the government doesn't care, the county doesn't care. 87% of us live here. Our kids go to the public school system. We go to those parks and preserves. Why would we not care?
This is our home.
Yeah.
This is our home. This is why we do the things that we do. And we're unique. I've said this many times. St. Lucie County is unique as compared to other counties.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, we've also had some recent big news, good news, not that, it hasn't been all doom and gloom. We recently got our Part 139 certification out at the airport. So I know that's something since we've talked about since you've been on, even long before you've been on the board. I think when I first moved here in 97, they were talking about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Took a long time. One of those things that I felt was important back when I ran the first time here, along with the port. And I think that we've been really successful. It's having the right people in place, working the process. Unfortunately, I don't know of anything in government that's quick. We all want to say, oh, well, why can't we do that overnight?
Yeah.
And then we find out, oh, that's not possible
Yeah,
overnight. So, it's kind of like being in the private sector. You try an idea. If it doesn't work, you just pivot.
Yeah.
Or you scrap it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Not with government.
Sure.
Which can be very, very frustrating when you come from the private sector.
Sure. Now, over your years now, you did 2 terms here at the county and 2 terms at the city
I
of
did
Fiesta.
10 years at the city of Port St. Lucie.
What do you think's been the biggest change that you've seen in office over those years?
Well, obviously the growth. Been through a lot of different situations over the years. We went through a recession not long after I was elected the first time. Making really, really hard decisions affecting a lot of people's lives, and finally recovering from that, watching the growth. It's crazy. I think when I moved to Port St. Lucie in '86, I think there were about 18,000 people in Port St. Lucie.
Yeah.
So seeing that.
To now the 6th largest population, and
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
How long do you think we can sustain the growth? Because I know a lot of the growth in Port St. Lucie, a lot of that was kind of promised years, or plotted out years ago. And in St. Lucie County, I know that we've just recently allowed some larger developments and PUDs, and it is always a challenge when you try to explain to residents. Well, they have it's not the county pushing the growth; it's people owning the property coming to us saying, "I want to rezone this," or "I want to build this." And
so you're right. The city of Port St. Lucie had entitlements even before I was elected in '06.
Sure.
And so a lot of that property was already designated. Many of them had already paid their impact fees. So it appeared that all the growth happened overnight.
Yeah.
But really what happened was everybody sat on their property because of the recession. Mm-hmm. There was very little building going on in Palm Beach because the land was already used. Yep. And the developers didn't have any place to go. So once things got better, it exploded. So it seems like it was overnight.
Yeah.
But it's probably a good 25 years in the making.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
And the county, I think part of what we have here is we have old time ag. Mm-hmm. And it's been amazing for this county. But it's been generation after generation after generation. And I think in some cases, and certainly not all, but in some cases, you have this generation saying, citrus is gone, not sure I want to do farming, don't need the upkeep and to take care of all of these acres, so they're selling it.
Yeah.
And they're selling it to developers. Business, it's a good business plan for them. However, it means that now your developer has that land, has property rights. Yeah. So it's up to us to make sure that that development is, I don't want to say paying for itself because it won't.
Sure.
But they're being responsible. We have the proper fire, we have schools, we have the proper density, the roads that they're contributing to whatever the traffic is, whether it's a traffic light, whether it's a bus stop, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
And so we're doing our best to hold them accountable. And as we've seen, some of the developers have been amazing because we ask and they go, all right.
Sure.
But if they want to develop here, we have guidelines that we want them to follow.
Yeah.
So do I think that it's going to end? At some point it will. I just, the problem, or maybe not the problem, sure. People want to move here.
I was going to say, as long as we still have beautiful, warm winters. Now we have a few more Miltons that may scare some folks off, but but it is interesting. Once you get here, you can't just say, okay, well, now we're going to pull up the gate and say,
Eric, like I said, when I moved here, there was probably 18,000 people.
Yeah.
I am sure somebody said, what is she doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need any more people. So I get that.
Sure.
But again, How do you stop them? We have beaches, we have great
Yeah.
weather, we have history here, we have
I mean, the location alone, you're conveniently between Orlando, Miami,
Right.
Tampa, which has helped spark a lot of the warehouse growth that we've seen, or distribution growth that we've seen in the last few years, you know.
Well, and I've always said the issue I had, because when I first moved here, my mother came down and said, "What were you thinking? There is nothing here." I said, "But if I want to get to West Palm Beach, I can be there in 40 minutes."
Yeah.
Remember, we had no traffic then.
yeah.
I could be
I
to,
can still do it in 40.
yeah, well, no comment.
Yeah.
I could be in Fort Lauderdale or I could be in Miami.
Yeah.
I could be in Orlando. So there was plenty of opportunity without having that on top of it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that there were people that didn't want
Yeah.
me here. But the fact is that yes, we've developed, but people still want to come here.
And that's the thing. It's interesting, and I know you guys you've gone through this over the years with the taxes, and the board has lowered the millage rate 5 years in a row.
Yes.
City of PSL 10, I believe, or 9 or 10 years in a row. But they had a big jump one year,
Right,
right,
they
when
did.
the recession
They did.
hit, and everybody did. But it's that balance of, if I look at it as, one of the things that always frustrates me is when you hear run government like a business, because if you do step back and look at any local government like a business, and since I've been here, well, who owns this business? First of all, what's the goal of every business? To make money,
Right.
And so, well, who makes that money? Who owns this business? Well, the property owners, right? We're shareholders. We bought stake in this community. Is your home worth more now than it was when you bought it? If so, then we're running an efficient business because the value of your stock has gone up. The problem with that is, then usually you're going to pay more in taxes, but
Right.
the cost of doing business has gone up, and you.
Well, we need more fire, we need more police, we need more schools.
Yeah. Plans examiners to review the buildings.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. And I personally don't believe that the tax structure is fair because of your exemptions. Now, if you've been here a long time, me too,
Yeah.
we appreciate the exemptions, but we also know that if it was the same across the board, those that are higher would drop
Exactly.
and ours would go up.
Exactly.
But we'd hit a medium. So,
Yeah,
and
it'd
for
be a
me,
little
that
more
would,
equitable across the board.
Right.
Yeah.
and I've always felt that
Yeah.
way.
I mean, my sister and brother-in-law just moved in here, and they saw what my tax bill is compared, because I showed them they could look it up on the property appraisers, and they're shocked at the difference. It's $6 grand, $8 grand, and well, that's because I've been here for 20 years, in the same house for 21 years.
My brother,
Portability's nice.
my brother moved here, and talking to his wife, she said, "Now we have to sell the house in New Jersey. We'll never get it sold." And I went, "Why?" She said, "We were paying $19,000 a year in taxes."
Yeah.
And I said, "But anybody looking in your neighborhood already knows that."
Yeah.
I said, "And you have a train that goes through.
Yeah.
You have great transportation." I said, "People live where you live and then are in New York in 20 minutes
Sure,
where
without a
they make
car.
the good
Yeah.
money."
Yeah.
They actually sold their house in less than 30 days.
There you go.
But,
Yeah.
and I keep reminding her
Yeah.
every year, remember what your taxes were in New Jersey.
Yeah, and that's the challenge with the food. And the folks come in because they look at, say, if I sold mine, what I paid in taxes, they're going to get that sticker shock
Yes.
a year from now when they
Yes.
finally get their bills. So.
And that's really up to our title companies, our
the realtors,
realtors,
yeah.
to explain that.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed that Michelle Franklin's website.
Yeah, she's done a lot of good videos.
Yeah,
to
and
push out
you
there.
can go in and put numbers in and have a good idea of what your taxes are going to be.
Yeah.
So, there is information available. Sometimes we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't even know how to access it.
Yeah.
So we have to do a better job overall letting those people know.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. been here almost 40 years. This is my home. This is my community. Very involved with the nonprofits.
Yeah.
That's not going to go away. That's where my heart is.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just going to take a breath for a minute. Can't remember the last time I've had a vacation. So I think not that I'm going to go and travel, but maybe just enjoying the holidays without having to worry about, what am I going to do? What phone calls are going to come?
Yeah.
Those type of things. But I'll be around.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
What advice would you have for somebody that's coming in to take this seat in District 3, or even just a new county commissioners that we may get? What advice would you give them?
I would tell them to listen a lot. Pay attention.
I do that to my wife all the time. You don't listen. What?
I would tell them it is a learning experience and not to expect to know everything. I thought, having lived in Port St. Lucie as long as I did before I ran for office, I had been in office. I mean, I had been in the banking world for quite a while before I ran for office there. I thought I knew a lot more than I did, just down to even the acronyms. Or one of the first things I learned, which you were just talking about, was running it like a business. And I said something to our city manager at the time, Don Cooper, and he said, "Yeah, so you got your business, gonna open up a park?" Yeah. And I went, "What?" And he went, "How many private businesses want to open a park? Because you don't make any money." And I went, first lesson.
Library, right? How does the library make money, right?
Exactly.
We don't even charge late fees anymore.
Some of my first lessons.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of what you don't know. And it will count on your staff. We have amazing staff. You can't know everything. I am certainly not an engineer. I've said it from the dais many times. I'm not an attorney. I don't pretend to be one. I do watch a lot of Law and Order.
Sure.
I never understand why our attorneys can't get the case and have it done in 40 minutes. It's, you take out, take out the commercials and move on.
Yeah.
But it's been so rewarding. I've made some wonderful friends. Each time that I have had the opportunity to help somebody who's come to me and said, "I've got a problem," and to be able to figure it out and help them it's rewarding. Gentleman came to us, he's a paraplegic, had a derelict boat that had washed up, couldn't get it moved, was trying to put his house on the market, came to me with his caretaker, was told that it was going to take possibly a year to move that derelict boat. We were able to get it done in less than 6 weeks. And those are the kind of things that took the time that I had in knowing what phone calls I could make,
what agency,
where I could go, and told him right up front, I don't know that I can get it done any quicker.
Yeah.
But I'll try.
Yeah.
So it's the little things. Guys, that the drainage isn't working. Big thing was our culvert program. I am so impressed with that program, have been from the beginning. When I got elected, I lived in Port St. Lucie. I didn't know I was responsible for my culvert.
Yeah.
Seems to be on the city property.
Yeah.
And I know that we have a lot of people who can't afford to go out and have their culvert replaced. So having our program where they can pay over time
Sure.
on their tax bill makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And it makes a difference to all their neighbors because now the water's running.
Yeah.
And it's running appropriately.
Yeah, we saw that even prior to Milton in Indian River States. I think there was 21 failed culverts in one neighborhood. Whereas we're not pumping the water. Hey, we can't always pump it. We can't, unflood one neighborhood to flood another, and so we have to think about the downstream consequences. And, there's state agencies and federal agencies that permit all that, and, we have to work through the process. But, yeah, having that culvert program
I think that
can help.
program is one of the best programs we put into place.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done so many good things. I can't wait to see the returns on inmate medical. I worked it on a different angle, going to DC and working it that way.
Yeah.
The fact that we were able to get that local bill done, and Representative Trabolsi took that ball and ran with it. I am so grateful because it means a difference for this community.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's something that other communities have been struggling with.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones.
Yeah, and that's what we find a lot of times. A lot of our issues are similar across the state, and I think that's over the years we've heard. Tallahassee wants to make a uniform, blanket statement or rule for all 67 counties, but while we do share a lot of similarities, we're all have our own unique differences.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. We are not a Miami.
Yeah.
We are not Polk County.
Yeah.
There is something unique about every one of us.
Yeah.
And I relish us being unique. But I love the fact that we have Florida Association of Counties, National Association of Counties, that we can come together and collaborate on our common issues and problems. And how did it work for you?
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can't get it to work that way, but maybe we can take pieces
Sure.
and not have to reinvent the wheel every time.
Yeah. So what won't you miss the most? Having to be here on Tuesdays till 11:30, 12 o'clock at night?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to be gone to tell you
You
whether
can come back for maybe a guest appearance. I'll let everybody know what you didn't miss, what you did miss.
I don't know what I'll miss.
Yeah.
I'll have to be gone to figure that one out.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out it's been a wonderful 18 years. There have been parts that were not so wonderful. Obviously, going through the recession was not wonderful.
Sure.
But making it through that and seeing the development and how people have reacted and seeing that people want to come here. There's just so many good things that have happened as well.
Yeah.
Crosstown Parkway.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things I worked on when I came here.
Yeah.
And actually, I had been involved with a private group when we talked about, and I think there is somebody out there that still has pictures, just little hand drawing, about we needed an east-west expressway.
Corridor,
And how, and God, that was well before the time of even starting
last century, right? It was like late 90s probably.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
97?
no, I want to say it was earlier than the late.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
'Cause I
it
remember
was.
they just started talking about it when I moved here in '97 because they were talking about making a toll road and
Well,
to help pay
but
for it.
you're
and-
talking government. I'm
yeah,
talking
pre-
before
okay, wow.
pre-government.
Yeah.
When you had business people
Wanting
that were
to push
saying
it.
we
Okay.
need to do something.
Yeah.
By the time it got to government, time had passed. We were also seeing the failures of Prima Vista and Port St. Lucie Boulevard.
Sure. Yeah.
I think before 91, 92, we had already widened Port St. Lucie Boulevard at least 2 times.
Wow.
So I remember when it was just one way going.
Yeah.
That was my first visit here. And I left here and said, I want to buy a house here. And my husband went, we're not moving. And I said, so we could just buy property we're not moving. Yeah, well, I think it was within a year we were here. So.
Wow. Anything else you want to mention before we wrap up the show, Commissioner? I know it's been a pleasure working with you over these last 8 years, and then so, even before that, I remember dealing with you guys at Port St. Lucie. The staff gets along better than we make it out to be in the media, but
I think that we all get along better.
Yeah.
It makes a better story if we don't get along.
Exactly.
But no, I think that I have been honored and privileged to have been able to serve my community. This was my home. I grew up moving every couple of years because I came from a military family, and so it was the first time I had roots. And Port St. Lucie basically said, "Oh, you're new here? You want to help?" And then it was, I really do love this place. I want to be a part of where the place goes.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of so many things that we have done over the years and how this community is developed, and look forward to see what the next chapter is, both for the community and for myself.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Commissioner.
Thanks, Eric.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. Before we do, we're going to check in with some public work projects with another project update.
The Old Dixie Highway pipe replacement project was recently completed. The project tackled a section of road that was in disrepair due to chronic water saturation caused by inadequate drainage. To resolve the issue, the road was excavated and a drainage pipe was installed to channel water beneath the road to a designated drainage area. Then, the road was repaved. This improvement enhances safety for drivers, reduces wear and tear on vehicles, and minimizes future disruptions. The Public Works Department continues to serve the citizens of St. Lucie County with a solid, dependable infrastructure program. For more information about St. Lucie County infrastructure projects, visit stlucieco.gov.
We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Inside St. Lucie. We hope you'll tune in again next month. If you have topics or subjects you'd like to see covered here on the program relating to St. Lucie County government, give us a call at 772-462-1791 or send us an email at pio@stlucieco.org. And if you'd like to see previously aired episodes of this or other SLC TV programs, visit our YouTube page at youtube.com/stluciegov. I'm your host, Eric Gill, for myself and the staff. Thanks for watching.